Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Ladies Listen Up. What is your relationship with your money? Before we get started today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this information with somebody else. Today, I was going to say this is about just about the ladies today, but it's not just about the ladies because our topic today is about organization and getting organized. Let me grab a sip of my ginger because I'm going to have to wet my whistle to get into today's topic. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, speaking of organization, guess what? I even organized. I even organized my keys in my kitchen. I think I have a little case of OCD with organization, right? But let's go on over to Grandma's cookie jar and let's see what Grandma's cookie jar has for us today. I watched the other episode the other day and I laughed at myself, y'all. If we can't laugh at ourselves, guess what? Laughter is medicine. I said I was so excited about rubbing on Grandma's cookie jar that I talked about I Dream of Jeannie dating myself. And you know what I said? I said Steve Austin jumped out of the bottle in I Dream of Jeannie. For those of you that watched I Dream of Jeannie, okay, it was Jeannie that jumped out the bottle. But I think there was an episode that probably was stuck in my head where I think she Major Austin. I think she I think she shrinked him down or something. He did come out the bottle, so I wasn't totally wrong, but that wasn't the concept there. But I was like, oh my goodness, and I just laughed at myself. Sometimes we have to do that, right? Grabbing out of Grandma's cookie jar of secrets today, she says, "Hello, beautiful day." Man, if we could jump up every day and just say, "Hello, beautiful day," right? From humble beginnings comes great things. Wow, that's really deep. From humble beginnings comes great things because there's a lot of lessons that you learn in humble beginnings. There's, learning how to shop and put things together and stretch your penny and stretch your dollars. And it's ironic that we're talking about asset diversification, but we're doing it in a fun atmosphere so that we can start implementing one thing at a time to help us to really get it, right? And once you really get it and you take that fear out of it and you take that, I guess it's fear and being afraid, right? Being afraid of lack, being afraid of not understanding how to get our money right. I think part of it is that we don't even really pay attention to it, right? We get our money and we spend it, spend it, spend it. We look up and like it's more months than money, right? In most cases, and it's like, okay, how do I create that systematic cash flow where money is coming in and I'm able to take care of my expenses? But hold on, I've also created an asset that's bringing me a return on investment. These are the conversations that I wasn't privileged to growing up in my household. I didn't understand anything about money. All I knew was that, as a responsible adult, you took care of your bills, right? And once you took care of your bills, you keep going to work, make more money to take care of bills. But isn't that being a slave to debt? So when we think about that, that's being a slave to debt. And then what do we get? We get a income tax return. If you're in that tax bracket, get an income tax return. And then before you know it, that money is gone and spent too, right? So how do we get off the hamster wheel, right? Well, first of all, we're talking about not just our money, but we get organized, right? I am the perfect person to talk about organization because I'm telling you, I will organize, all of my shoes in my closet. They all are in clear bins so that I can see the shoes. The black ones are over. Yeah, I got it bad, y'all. The black ones are over here. The summer ones are over here. The pumps are here. The boots are here. So everything is organized. But guess what? When you declutter your space in your area, when you declutter it and organize it, it really does make a difference, right? So yes, y'all, I got it real bad. Green blouses and sweaters are together, red are together, creams are together, whites are together, blacks are together, blues are together, all of that. I organize everything. So why am I making a point about organization? Because organizing our journals is so important. And I've had many people to ask me, well, what do I need to do? How do I organize this? How do I put it together? And I talked about it in one of the episodes, but I didn't really get down to the specifics of how to organize it. So I'm not going to get down to the specifics today, but I'm just going to tell you that there is a system that I use, and I use it whether I talked about my fish book, my little fish aquarium notebook, right? Whether it's this little size of a notebook, or whether it's the big notebooks, or even the bigger notebooks. And I'm still on this planning and everything because that's how we start off the new year. If we plan it correctly and we get things in order, then we have a better outcome, right? And so the only reason I'm repeating this, y'all, is because I've been asked by several people, you never told us how to specifically organize it. And you specifically organize it according to what you're doing. But I do have a specific system in place, right? To where I do, number each page. That's one of the pro tips, right? Number each page, but there's a system to doing that. And so what I wanted to offer today is, if you get on my calendar, we can do a Zoom and do about an hour, and I can walk you through the process, right? And so we'll walk through what it takes to organize your journal so that when you learn this system, you'll be able to organize each journal after, right? And you'll be able to even, like I said, with the master journal, you'll have a master index of everything. And then you'll be able to say, okay, so in this journal, it's everything YouTube, right? And then you'll be able to organize your thoughts. And then when you need something pertaining to, say, YouTube, you can go straight over to your YouTube journal, and therefore you have everything in that place. So organization, and why is organization important? Because I tell you, it declutters your thoughts. It declutters everything. And once you put a system in place, just like I said, when I was in college, I learned how to organize my notes. And I never thought about it until people they wanted my notes. But that was because everything was bullet point, everything, because as I was taking the notes, I already had the system in place. We talk about systems, processes, and procedures on a consistent daily basis because no matter what you're doing, even back 26 years ago with my twins, systems, processes, and procedures, right? I said, man, I have these twins, so guess what? I got a case of bottles and a case of diapers, or cases of bottles and cases of diapers, so guess what? I'm going to organize this, and I open up a daycare, right? Just things kind of are birthed out of your ideals. It only takes one ideal for you to be successful. Just one, right? And I'm a creative, right brain person, so I'm always creating. So if I didn't have systems, y'all, I'm telling you, if I didn't have systems and I didn't have my journals, right? As you can tell, I'm in love with my journals, right? If I didn't have them, I don't know how I would put this stuff together. I don't know how I would keep everything together. So it's so important. But like I said, if you get on my calendar, just for a small fee, because it takes, an hour or so, I will help you. I will walk you through how to put together your journal, how to do it systematically. And every time, once I teach you, is teaching a man how to fish versus giving him a fish. So once I teach you the system, we'll have one-on-one time. So my calendar link is going to be in the description box. Just click on it, select your time, and then we will get it together, and I will help you to get organized. And if you want some other tips about organizing, I'm telling you everything. Now that might be my one thing, but organization, index cards, sticky notes, all of those things to help me stay organized. So anyhow, I just wanted to bring you that quick, just to let you know, because I know people have been asking me about, organizing. I'm like, okay, sure. I have spots on my calendar. Get on my calendar, and I will help you put it all together. So I think that's really was all that I wanted to share with you today, because I said, man, this is something that I use. And if you start doing it now and you work it all the way through 2023, January 2024, you can look back at your books and you can see exactly how far you have come. That's what it takes for us to actually meet our goals. In order to meet our goals, you have to write it down first. I look back at my journals from 2022, from 2021, from 2020, and as you're looking up, you're able to check stuff off, right? And you see how far you've progressed. We were talking about on our sister channel, the Book Review Cafe, we talked about how Napoleon Hill, he did a 20-year journey with his journal, right? He wrote everything down, and then he came up with Think and Grow Rich, right? Success leaves clues. So if you really want to hit your goals this year, you really want to hit them hard, man, I tell you, keep tuning in to the Oasis Wellness of Life channel. We're going to keep you inspired, encouraged, and motivated to reach your goals, because we can all reach them together. There's a whole lot of room at the top, right? At the bottom, it's a little bit crowded. So anyway, don't forget, share this information with somebody, because I keep getting asked these questions, and the more and more questions I'm getting asked, then I know that I'm bringing value to you, right? So if you want to get organized, get it together. We shouldn't have 3 outfits on top of the ironing machine, right? On ironing board, not machine, on the ironing board. We shouldn't have 3 sets of outfits on the ironing board. I will show you how to get it together and to get it in order. Don't forget to listen, learn, leverage the information, like, share, and subscribe. I am having a ball already in 2023. All right, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now and stay fearless.